All right, are you ready to make your money work harder for you? Today, we're going to get real and explore 7 realistic paths to building passive income. We're cutting through all that hype to focus on what actually works, for regular people like you and me.
I mean, it's the dream, right? The one we all share. Waking up and boom, your bank account has grown overnight. Or maybe you get that little sales notification on your phone while you're out with friends. That is the power of passive income. And honestly, it's way more achievable than you probably think.
But let's be honest, there are so many get-rich-quick schemes out there, right? So, what's the real deal? Which ideas actually work? Well, that's exactly what we're here for. We're going to be your guide and focus only on the practical, proven strategies you can genuinely start building on, like today.
Okay, so instead of just throwing a random list at you, we've actually organized these 7 ideas into 3 really simple paths. This way, you can easily see which one fits your skills, your resources, and just you.
So here they are. First, we have the investor's path. This is for you if you've got some capital to work with. Then, the creator's path, which is all about leveraging your skills and your time. And finally, the connector's path, perfect for anyone with a strong network or an audience. You ready? Let's dive into that first one.
All right, first up on the investor's path, we've got a total classic, dividend investing. The idea is super simple. You buy a piece of a company, a share of stock, and in return, they literally give you a slice of their profits, usually every single quarter. It's kind of like collecting rent, but for your stocks instead of a house.
And the real beauty of this is just how simple it is. You invest once in a solid dividend-paying company or maybe an ETF, and you can just sit back and earn income for years without having to check the market every 5 minutes. It is literally the definition of set it and forget it.
Okay, next idea for investors. Do you love the idea of earning money from real estate, but, you're not so thrilled about the whole landlord thing? That's where REITs come in. That stands for Real Estate Investment Trusts. They basically let you invest in a whole portfolio of properties. We're talking everything from apartment buildings to data centers for just a fraction of the cost.
And this really breaks it down, right? With traditional real estate, you're looking at a huge down payment. You've got to manage tenants, deal with leaky faucets at 2 a.m. Ugh. But with REITs, you get a piece of that rental income with none of the headaches. It's an absolute game changer if you want to get into the real estate market without all the hassle.
Okay, let's switch gears and move on to our second path, the creator's path. Now, this one is all about investing your time and skill upfront. And here's the magic of a digital product. You build it once, and you can sell it again and again and again, an infinite number of times. The profit margins are just incredible because there's no inventory, no shipping, nothing.
And no, you absolutely do not need to be some kind of coding wizard for this. Just look at some of these ideas. A simple, well-designed resume template, a workout plan, even a detailed travel checklist. These are all super valuable things that you can create and sell on platforms like Gumroad or Etsy, and they handle all the payments for you automatically.
So, do you think YouTube is only for those big on-camera personalities? Well, think again. With something called YouTube automation, you can create what are called faceless channels in niches like history or meditation, whatever. The whole process is about scripting a cool video, maybe recording a voiceover, and then editing it all together with stock footage or simple animations. It's 100% about the value of the content, not about whose face is on the screen.
But I gotta be honest, patience is key here. Your first few videos, they might not take off right away. But a video you create today could still be earning you money from ads years from now. Think of it like a long-term digital asset that just keeps on giving.
Okay, our final idea on the creator's path is a really powerful one, online courses. And listen to me on this. You absolutely have skills that other people would pay to learn. If you can package that knowledge up into a course, you've just created an amazing digital asset that can help people and earn you income around the clock.
Now seriously, I bet you have a skill worth teaching. Whether it's something like advanced Excel or how to nail a job interview or, heck, even how to bake the perfect sourdough bread. Trust me, there's an audience for it. And you just record the course once, pop it up on a platform like Skillshare or Udemy, and let them handle all the sales.
Okay, moving on to our third and final path, the connector's path. This is perfect for anyone who's great at building trust and a sense of community. And the perfect example of this is affiliate marketing. The idea here is that you don't actually create the product yourself. You just recommend products you already use and love, and you earn a commission anytime someone buys through your special link.
And I promise you, you see this everywhere. A tech reviewer on YouTube links to the camera they use, right?
A book blogger links to their favorite reads on Amazon. You basically become a trusted curator for your audience, and you get rewarded for pointing them towards stuff that will genuinely help them out.
All right, our final idea is this really powerful hybrid model, automating a service business. So here's how it works. You start by offering a service yourself, let's say video editing or social media management. Then, and this is the key part, you create a rock-solid system for it. We're talking checklists, templates, clear processes, so you can hire other talented freelancers to do the actual work for you.
So you see, your role totally shifts. You're not doing the work anymore. You're managing the business. You oversee the projects, you handle the client relationships while your team takes care of the day-to-day stuff. This is exactly how you scale a service business beyond the limited hours you have in a day.
So, we've covered 7 really fantastic ideas. But before you get all excited and jump in, we need to talk about the single most important truth when it comes to passive income. Okay, let's be crystal clear about this. There is no such thing as instant or zero-effort passive income. It just doesn't exist. Anyone telling you otherwise is probably selling you a fantasy. Real, sustainable passive income comes from smart, focused work that you do up front.
So here's the crucial takeaway. Every single idea we've talked about requires some kind of upfront investment. For the investor's path, that investment is capital, right? Money. For the creator and connector paths, that investment is your time and your skill. You are literally paying for your future freedom with the work you're putting in today.
But please, don't let that discourage you. Let it empower you. The goal isn't to find the perfect idea. The goal is just to start. Pick the simplest idea from this list, one that genuinely excites you, and just begin. Start building today. Momentum is everything.
So that really just leaves one last question for you. Which path are you going to explore first? Are you an investor, a creator, or a connector? You know, the only right answer here is whichever one you'll actually start. So go on, take that first small step today.